Next is January Littlejon.
My name is January Littlejon. I am a Florida mother of 3 children and a licensed mental health professional. I'm here to offer my personal experience, not as a counselor, but as a mom. In the spring of 2020, our 13-year-old daughter told us she was experiencing distress over her sex, and she didn't feel like a girl. She had expressed no previous signs of gender confusion, and her announcement came shortly after 3 of her friends at school also claimed transgender identities. Soon afterwards, her mental health spiraled. We worked with a licensed mental health professional to help our daughter explore and resolve co-occurring issues, including low self-esteem and anxiety. We also gave her more one-on-one time, in-person activities away from trans influencers, limited her internet use, and declined to affirm her newly chosen name and pronouns. We set appropriate boundaries and allowed her to choose her hair and clothing, but denied harmful requests such as breast binders, puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, and surgeries. It was clear from conversations that our daughter was uncomfortable with her developing body and had an intense fear of being sexualized. She was filled with deep self-loathing and was in true emotional pain, but had been encouraged by peers and influencers to believe that gender identity was the source of that pain. What she really needed was for us to help her make sense of her confusion and remind her that hormones and surgeries could never, ever change her sex or resolve her underlying mental health issues. I shudder to think what could have happened if we had affirmed her false identity and consented to medical treatments as opposed to what we did through watchful waiting, which was to lovingly affirm her as she is, beautifully unique and irreplaceable and undeniably female. After several years, our daughter has desisted and is on a path to self-love. I have spoken to many parents in Florida, and they are not being informed of all treatment options when they seek help for their child. Many times they are being convinced by medical professionals that affirmation and medicalization is their only option to avoid the impending suicide of their child. Suicide is told to these parents as if it is a guaranteed outcome versus a risk factor for these kids. Unfortunately, gender dysphoric children are being encouraged through activism and peer pressure to disassociate from their bodies and to believe their body parts can simply be removed, modified, or replaced. The irreversible consequences of medical transitioning, including loss of sexual and reproductive function, cannot be fully understood by children or teens who lack the necessary cognitive maturity or experience. These children deserve ethical, evidence-based treatment that helps them explore and resolve the true source of their distress. Please stop enabling doctors to chemically castrate and cut off the healthy organs of children and teens. Thank you.